How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Safa, and welcome to another segment of Student Talk. This is my new appearance, and by the way, in this video I'm not gonna use Indonesian because I'm here with my friend Jake. Jake is from Australia. He is the exchange student. They come to my school and get into my class, okay? So don't be jealous. I'm gonna censor that, get it? So, in this video, as you can see, Jake is a bule, right? Yeah, you are bule. And we are gonna tell some differences about Indonesian school education and Australian school education.
Yeah.
By the way, can you tell the audience who are you?
Jake Matthews.
Yeah.
From Australia. 17 years old.
17 years old.
Go to Warrnambool College.
Go to Warrnambool College. I'm at 11 Sayonara High School. I'm 11 High School in Bandung.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's quite a bit differences between Indonesian high school and Australian high school, and we're gonna talk about that in this video. Let's go. So I guess the first, it is the time. What time do you go to school?
School starts at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
9 o'clock in the morning, and then we
What
go
time do
through
you finish?
school and finish at 3:30.
3:30. What time do you wake up?
Because I live quite a far away from school, I wake
Yeah.
up at 7, maybe 7:15.
7:15. Okay. Indonesia, the school starts at 6:30. For
Yeah.
high school, it's sometimes different with another school. Some schools are starting at 6:45,
Yeah.
and we finish at 3:15.
Yeah. That's
That's almost the same. Like,
crazy. Like no one gets up
that's crazy.
in time to go to the school.
Yeah,
at
of course.
6.
You don't know how what time to wake up. I wake up at 5. If I stay here at this house, I wake up at 5, and I have to ride my motorcycle there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sucks.
No one gets up at 5.
Yeah.
Anything in Australia.
How about the break time? In Indonesia, we have like 2 breaks time. The first time is 15 minutes, and it's for like you got to canteen and buy some food and go back to the class, and you continue your subject until there is the second break time. That is 1 hour, and that's the break time is for lunch and for you to pray. How about in Australia?
Yeah, that's 15 minutes is super weird. In Australia, you start at 9, and you have 2 classes.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 1 class,
Yeah.
70-minute class.
Yeah.
Then you have about a 25-30-minute break. Then 2 more 70-minute classes.
Yeah.
Then a 45-minute break.
Yeah.
Then 1 more 70-minute class.
Yeah.
And then go home. So about the same amount of time for the break, but you've got so much more
but
class.
Yeah, it's better than in Indonesia, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I
And-
like it.
Yeah. Next, we're going to the school uniform. Indonesia high school is using white and
Grey
gray.
pants,
Not too dark gray, but yeah, gray.
Is that all high schools wear the same uniform?
Yes.
Yeah.
In
All high school.
In Australia, like not pretty much every high school, but like a high school can just choose its own uniform. Like in the town I'm at, there's a red uniform for one school, a green uniform,
yeah.
and then we've got more of like a blue-white uniform. So I just wear a white shirt with blue Adidas shorts,
Yeah.
and then just runners.
Is it different like some private school and some public school?
Yeah, for sure. Private schools where like they have really strict uniform.
Yeah.
They have to wear long pants, blazer, tie. But because I'm a public school, my school's like really relaxed on uniform more than most other
get it.
schools.
Yeah. And there's also some like batik. Batik is some sort of like Indonesian
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it becomes a school uniform
On Fridays, is it?
on Friday.
Yeah. In Australia, you can, at the school I go to anyway, you can wear sport, like say if you're in a sports sort of club,
Yeah.
you can wear your sports t-shirt instead of a school t-shirt.
Okay.
So about half the kids do that. I've got one of those and I wear it sometimes.
Is it like restricted when you have regulations for your hair? It shouldn't be dyed or something, and then you're supposed to use some kind of certain shoes. Is it like a rules like that?
Well, sort of. There's at some Australian schools, they're pretty strict on hair. The school I go to, they do not care at all, except dyeing your hair.
Yeah.
I know on school photo day, you're not meant to get your photo taken if you have dyed hair.
Yeah.
And they will edit it to try and make it look like you don't have dyed hair. Shoes, it says that you're meant to wear black leather shoes, but literally nobody does. Everyone just wears runners, like
I get it,
purple runners
get
and
it.
stuff.
In Indonesia, hair is really restricted.
Yeah.
For example, like for a man, it has to be higher than your eyebrow. It has to be short. Like, do you know soldier?
Oh yeah. Size.
We are supposed to make our hair like that.
Yeah.
And then for shoes, I guess in Indonesia, it's some of the schools they insist the student to use like Converse model shoes. In Indonesia, we call it model warrior. And then, but some of the schools are just
like open.
Yeah, open. They just you can use any other shoes as long as it is black. As long as it is black. Okay, next. Differences is the facility. Of course, you can tell that the facility of Indonesian high school and Australian high school are very different. Like, do you guys any different about facility in my school at your school? For example, from the building, is it big enough?
In Australia,
is it bigger than my school?
Yeah, it's because we don't live in such a like densely populated city.
Yeah,
our school grounds are much bigger.
It has more land.
Yeah, much more land.
Is there any Wi-Fi at your school?
There's
in every class.
Wi-Fi. Every class has Wi-Fi, but they're really strict with who gets access to it. Only year 12, so kids in the last year can have it on their phones.
Yeah.
All the other kids will have like an iPad or a laptop they bring to school, and that gets connected to the Wi-Fi, and you hand it to the techies who are like the computer guys, and they'll hook you up to the Wi-Fi, but you will never know the password.
Yeah. But in Indonesia, for example, my school, every class has its own Wi-Fi. Every Wi-Fi has a password, but every student knows the password. The password is very easy, and teachers give it to us.
Yeah.
But the Wi-Fi doesn't have the fucking internet connection.
It doesn't even work. So it doesn't even work.
Yeah, it doesn't even work. It only works when we are doing our exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
A computer-based exam.
Yeah, a computer-based exam.
Yeah, because our Wi-Fi every now and then won't work. It will go off for the day, but it pretty much always works. And heaps of websites are blocked.
Really?
Yeah, like even games are blocked.
Games are blocked. Okay. Next is I guess the school classes. Is there any like projector? Of course, there's like projector, you know.
In the most pretty much all classes, a smart board as well.
Yeah, it's also in my school. It did the same way like that. And then you are changing your class every subject, right?
Yeah, after every 70 minutes, you pick up all your books.
Yeah.
And you go to the next class.
Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which could be like 100 meters away.
Oh my god.
Like, because it's a really big school.
Yeah. In Indonesia, we are not doing that. We are staying in the same class every year.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
In my junior high school.
In his junior high school.
There's a
this is my brother, by the way. My big brother. He's changing class every single subject.
Yeah.
But
that's like us.
The school that I only know. and the canteen. Is the canteen good enough?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's about 4 or 5 people who run it, and so like you can get different specials every day.
Yeah.
And then you have the staple stuff like 2-minute noodles, which is like
how much?
Our version of Indomie.
Yeah.
Which is how much is that? That's $3.
$3.
The fuck, Indomie is $3.
$3, what the hell?
Oh my god.
How about the facility, like the table, the chair?
There's like 4 or 5 tables, but most people when they get there, they'll go and they'll buy their stuff, and then they'll go to where they they hang out at lunch, and they'll sit there. They don't eat in the canteen.
Oh yeah, I get it. Get it.
Like you never get served with like a bowl. Like you get plastic things that you can throw away, so you never need to go back to the canteen. Probably isn't good for the environment, but it's convenient.
In Indonesia, we also have the almost the same canteen, but in Indonesia, the canteen is like a small and it's quite dirty.
Yeah.
I think in Australia it's much cleaner. Yeah.
Yeah,
cleaner.
it is. It is.
Yeah, of course. And then
it's Australia. It's really strict on like food, like everything needs to be cleaned all the time, or else the government will find you and get you in trouble.
Is there any like facilities that you want to talk about that is different with our school facilities?
Well, I suppose one would be, I don't know, like the facilities in Australia. I don't know if I'd say, like my school is probably a bigger school, so obviously it's much. The grounds are much bigger, and there's like more basketball courts. There's a lot of free open spaces, like grass. That's probably the biggest difference.
Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest difference. In Indonesia, we also have this school like that, but it's a private school.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to the accommodation. How can you go to school? Do you use any vehicles or something?
Well, lots of people that go to the school I go to live in town, so they can just walk to school. But I live like 60 k's away, 60 kilometers.
60 kilometers away. His house is 60 kilometers away from his school. Get it?
Every day I catch either a bus or a car with my dad, depending on what day of the week it is.
Your dad. Okay, and in Indonesia, we are using the accommodation. There is like public transportation, but public transportation kind of sucks. So sometimes you use online transportation like Grab or Uber, but Uber is not in Indonesia anymore. There's Gojek in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And then also most of the students, I mean most of the boys, they are using motorcycle.
No one uses.
No one using motorcycle to go to school.
Well, it's like because in Australia, say if I for some reason was driving to school on a motorcycle and I got pulled over by the police.
Yeah,
definitely. I could not, like if I tried to bribe them, I'd get in much more trouble. The police in Australia never. Well, there's probably some that do, but almost never take bribes.
Okay, is there anyone who go to school by car and students drive their own car?
If you're in year 12 and you've already turned 18,
you have your license.
So you can drive by yourself.
Yeah.
But like I've driven the school before, but I have my learner's permit, so I have to have a licensed driver sitting in the passenger seat. At all times.
Okay, but are they parked their cars at school, inside the school?
Yeah, they do.
You know, at my school we can't even park our motorcycle inside the school.
There's no parking lot in the Indonesian.
We have to park our motorcycle in another place else.
Because that goes back to the we've got so much more space that there are like lots of spaces to park at my school because the grounds are so big.
Yeah, because your school is the biggest one.
Okay, guys, I guess that's the first part of this video because it's kind of long. The differences between Indonesian education and Australian education is very like so different. Get it? So I'll see you in the second part of the video. Okay, bye.